Today, I want to emphasize the key concept of showing your best self to others. Let me illustrate this with a story that perfectly encapsulates what it means to act as if you are unstoppable. Imagine a small, seemingly insignificant stream that originates high up in the mountains. This stream encounters numerous obstacles on its journey toward the vast ocean, sharp rocks, deep falls, and tight spaces. Yet, it never ceases its journey. It persists, adapts, and eventually transforms into a mighty river, unstoppable in its quest to reach the sea. This story isn't just about water, it's about each of us. It's about the power of self-belief and determination. We all face obstacles in our lives, much like the stream. But what makes us unstoppable isn't the absence of obstacles, but our determination to overcome them. Have you ever felt like giving up when faced with a challenge? We all have, it's human. But here's the thing. The moment you decide not to give up, the moment you choose to believe in yourself, that's when the magic happens. That's when you become unstoppable. Self-belief isn't just about thinking positively. It's about acting with confidence even when you're unsure of the outcome. It's about showing the world your best side even when you're still a work in progress. And most importantly, it's about not waiting for permission to shine. Remember, the stream didn't become mighty by avoiding obstacles but by facing them head on. And just like that stream, you have within you the power to overcome anything that stands in your way. So, let's move forward with this mindset. Be like the stream, adapt, persist, and never stop moving toward your goals. Because that, my friends, is how you show the world your best side. Now, let's delve into a profound truth that often goes unnoticed. The inherent potential within each of us. Every person sitting here today, including you, is equipped with an unimaginable capacity to overcome challenges. Yet, ironically, it's quite common for us to underestimate our abilities, to sell ourselves short. Why? Because we haven't fully embraced our unstoppable nature. Consider the story of the bumblebee. By all aerodynamic laws, the bumblebee should not be able to fly. Its body is too heavy for its wings. And yet, the bumblebee flies. Why? Because it doesn't know it can't. This simple yet powerful anecdote serves as a metaphor for human potential. Just like the bumblebee, we are often unaware of our true capabilities until we are compelled to act, until we face a challenge that requires us to tap into our innate strengths. How often have you faced a situation that seemed insurmountable, only to find out that you had the strength to overcome it? It happens more often than we acknowledge. Statistics show that when faced with adversity, individuals who tap into their resilience not only overcome the challenges but also emerge stronger. People who have faced and conquered adversity exhibit higher levels of self-confidence and determination. So, let me share with you the story of Michael as an inspiring one. Michael was an average student, often overlooked by his teachers and peers. He dreamt of becoming a scientist, but almost everyone around him doubted his capabilities. Yet, Michael had a burning passion and an unwavering belief in his dream. He spent countless hours studying, experimenting, and learning beyond the curriculum. Years later, Michael became one of the most influential scientists of his time. His discoveries have changed the way we understand the world. Michael's journey from an average student to a world-renowned scientist underscores a critical lesson. We often underestimate our potential until we push beyond our perceived limits. So, why do we underestimate ourselves? The answer lies in our hesitation to step out of our comfort zones, to challenge the status quo. We fear failure, ridicule, and rejection. But here's the thing. Every successful person you admire, every hero you look up to, has faced and overcome similar fears. They weren't born with an extraordinary ability to succeed. They simply chose to believe in their potential and acted upon it. Let's engage in a little exercise. Think of a goal you've long held but have hesitated to pursue. Now, ask yourself, what's holding you back? Is it fear? Is it a lack of belief in your own abilities? Imagine for a moment that you've already achieved this goal. Feel the sense of accomplishment, the pride, and the joy. This exercise isn't just a fanciful daydream. It's a powerful tool to remind you of your inherent potential, your unstoppable nature. To fully embrace your unstoppable nature, you must first recognize that the only limits that exist are the ones you place on yourself. Remember the story of the bumblebee and, like Michael, choose to pursue your dreams with relentless determination. It's time to stop underestimating yourself. It's time to acknowledge and embrace the vast reservoir of potential that lies within you. I'm here to share insights and strategies on a concept that, when embraced, can transform your path to success: the power of positive thinking. Now, this isn't just about seeing the glass half full. It's about recognizing that the lens through which you view your world shapes your reality, your actions, and ultimately your success. Let's embark on a little exploration of mindset. Picture two individuals both faced with identical challenges. One sees these challenges as barriers, insurmountable and daunting. The other views them as opportunities, stepping stones to learning and growth. What differentiates these two? Their mindset. It's the cornerstone upon which success is built. A positive mindset sees potential. The negative one sees limitations. So, how do we cultivate this transformative mindset? The journey begins with visualization. It's a tool not just for dreamers but for achievers. Visualization is about seeing your goals as already accomplished, feeling the success, the achievements, and the joy. It's about creating a mental image so vivid that your mind starts to work towards making it a reality. Athletes use it to picture themselves crossing the finish line. Business leaders use it to envision successful outcomes. Start by visualizing your goals daily. Feel the success, immerse yourself in it, and you'll start to move towards it. But visualization is just one piece of the puzzle. Let's talk about affirmations. They are positive, empowering statements that, when repeated, can reprogram your subconscious mind. They reinforce your visualization, beginning your day with affirmations like, "I am capable of achieving my goals," or "I approach challenges with strength and wisdom." Speak them, believe them, and watch how they transform your attitude and actions. Consider this. How often do we limit ourselves with self-doubt and negativity? More often than you might think. It's like having an internal dialogue that constantly undermines our efforts. Changing that dialogue is key. Start with your affirmations and visualizations, but don't stop there. Another practical tip is to practice gratitude. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's missing to what's present. It's about appreciating the small wins, the lessons learned from failures, and the simple joys. Keep a gratitude journal. Every night, write down 3 things you were grateful for that day. It could be as simple as a conversation that uplifted you or a problem you solved. This practice can significantly shift your perspective, fostering a more positive outlook. Let me share a story that brings this to life. Sarah, a young entrepreneur, was on the brink of giving up her startup dream due to continuous setbacks. She started to implement these techniques, visualizing her successful business each morning, repeating affirmations that she was capable and strong, and ending her day with gratitude for even the smallest progress. Slowly, her perspective changed. Challenges became less daunting, solutions more apparent. Today, her startup is not just surviving, it's thriving. Sarah's story is a testament to the power of a positive mindset fueled by visualization, affirmations, and gratitude. Remember, adopting a positive mindset isn't about ignoring reality or pretending problems don't exist. It's about choosing to focus on solutions, growth, and progress. It's about reminding yourself that you have the strength to overcome obstacles and the resilience to bounce back from setbacks. Visualize your success clearly, affirm your abilities, and cultivate gratitude for your journey. These are not the only ways to achieve professional success. They're tools to improve your life. One of the most critical steps we can take is setting clear and ambitious goals. Goals serve as the roadmap to our desired destination, guiding us through the twists and turns of our path to success. Without clear goals, we're like a ship without a rudder, drifting aimlessly in an ocean of possibilities, susceptible to the currents of circumstance and change. But with them, we have a direction, a purpose, and a measure of progress. Now, let's dive into the process of setting effective and motivational goals. The first step is to dream big. Allow yourself to envision the grandest possibilities for your life. Think about what you truly desire, not what others expect of you, not what seems real by conventional standards, but what ignites a fire in your heart. Remember, the most successful people in the world didn't achieve greatness by thinking small. However, dreaming big isn't enough. Our dreams must be transformed into actionable goals. This is where the principle of specificity comes into play. A goal must be clear and well-defined. Instead of saying, "I want to be successful," specify what success looks like to you. Does it mean owning a business, publishing a book, or becoming financially independent? The more specific your goal, the clearer the path to achieving it. But specificity alone isn't the key to effective goal setting. Your goals must also be measurable. You need to know, without a shadow of a doubt, when you have achieved them. If your goal is to become financially independent, define what that means. Is it having a certain amount in savings, generating a specific passive income, or being debt-free? Measurable goals allow you to track your progress and stay motivated. Let me share a story that beautifully illustrates the power of setting specific, measurable goals. John was a middle-aged man working a job he didn't love, dreaming of starting his own business. His dream remained just that, a dream, until he decided to set a clear goal. He said, "By the end of this year, I will have launched my own online store specializing in handmade crafts and generate at least $5,000 in sales." This specific, measurable goal transformed John's dream into a concrete plan of action. He knew exactly what he needed to do and by when. Fast forward to the end of the year. Not only had John launched his online store, but he had also exceeded his sales target. Now, setting goals is one thing, but achieving them is another. This is where the importance of writing down your goals comes into play. There's something incredibly powerful about putting pen to paper. It makes your goals real, tangible, and harder to ignore. Write down your goals and place them where you can see them every day. This constant visual reminder will keep you focused and motivated. But even the best laid plans can go awry without deadlines. Deadlines are the engine behind your goals, propelling you forward with a sense of urgency. They help you prioritize, manage your time effectively, and maintain momentum. Set realistic deadlines for your goals and hold yourself accountable. Accountability leads us to the next crucial aspect of goal setting: action plans. For each goal, develop a step-by-step plan outlining what needs to be done, by when, and by whom. If you're working with a team, break your goals down into smaller, manageable tasks and tackle them one at a time. Celebrate each small victory along the way. It will fuel your motivation to keep going. Let me remind you of the significance of flexibility in goal setting. While it's essential to be committed to your goals, it's equally important to be adaptable. Life is unpredictable and circumstances change. Be prepared to adjust your goals and action plans as needed. Flexibility doesn't mean giving up on your goals. It means being resilient and resourceful in the face of challenges. Building unstoppable confidence is akin to constructing a majestic bridge. Just as a bridge requires a solid foundation, precise engineering, and the right materials to withstand the forces of nature, building confidence requires a foundation of self-belief, strategic actions, and the reinforcement of positive experiences. The relationship between confidence and action is symbiotic. Confidence inspires action, and action, in turn, fuels confidence. Consider the act of learning to ride a bike. Initially, there's hesitation, a lack of belief in one's ability to stay upright. However, with each pedal stroke, with each moment that balance is maintained, confidence begins to swell. It doesn't emerge out of thin air. It's built through the action of riding, through the small wins of not falling, and ultimately, in the triumphant moment when riding becomes second nature. This illustrates a fundamental truth. Action is not just the result of confidence, but also its most significant builder. So, how do we translate this understanding into building unstoppable confidence in our lives? Let's delve into strategies that can guide us on this journey. Firstly, embrace the power of small wins. Confidence is not built overnight, nor does it result from a single grand achievement. It's cultivated through the accumulation of small victories. Set yourself small, achievable goals. It could be as simple as completing a task you've been postponing or making a phone call you've been dreading. Each small win acts as a break in the edifice of your confidence, reinforcing the belief in your capabilities. Skill development plays a crucial role in this process. Every new skill acquired is a boost to your confidence. It's evidence of your capacity to learn, adapt, and grow. Therefore, commit to lifelong learning. Identify skills that will enhance your personal or professional life and dedicate time to mastering them. The process of learning itself, with its ups and downs, challenges, and triumphs, is a fertile ground for confidence building. Positive reinforcement is another crucial element. It's essential to recognize and celebrate your achievements, no matter how small they may seem. Self-recognition is a powerful form of positive reinforcement that validates your efforts and achievements. Additionally, surround yourself with people who uplift and encourage you. Their support can act as a mirror, reflecting your strengths and victories, often when you're most in need of seeing them. Now, allow me to share a story that encapsulates these principles. Maria, once a timid public speaker, dreamt of captivating audiences with her words. Her journey began with small steps. She started by speaking to small groups, celebrating each presentation where she felt more comfortable, each question she answered with more assurance. She invested time in developing her skills, attending workshops, and practicing tirelessly. With each small win, her confidence grew. Positive feedback from her peers served as reinforcement, encouraging her to take on bigger stages. Today, Maria is a sought-after speaker, known for her engaging and confident presentations. Her story is a testament to the power of building confidence through action, skill development, and positive reinforcement. We often encounter formidable adversaries not in the form of external obstacles, but as internal ones: fear and doubt. These mental barriers can be more challenging to overcome than any physical hurdle. Yet, confronting and overcoming them is crucial for progress. Let's delve into these common fears and doubts. There's the fear of failure, which paralyzes action and breeds procrastination. There's the fear of rejection, which stifles our desire to try, to reach out, and to connect. And then, there's the fear of the unknown, a vast, nebulous apprehension that clouds our vision and blunts our ambition. Coupled with these fears are doubts about our abilities, our worth, and our potential to achieve what we set out to do. So, how do we confront these fears and doubts? How do we dismantle these mental barriers? The first step is acknowledgement. Recognize that fear and doubt are natural emotions. They're part of the human experience, signaling not our inadequacy but our growth. Acknowledgement without judgment allows us to address these emotions without being overwhelmed by them. Once we've acknowledged our fears and doubts, the next step is to challenge them. Ask yourself, what evidence do I have that supports this fear or doubt? More often than not, you'll find the evidence lacking. For every fear of failure, remind yourself of the times you succeeded or when failure led to unexpected opportunities. For every doubt about your abilities, recount the challenges you've overcome and the skills you've mastered. Challenge these negative beliefs with positive affirmations and evidence of your competence and worth. But challenging fear and doubt mentally isn't enough. We must also confront them through action. Action is both the antidote to fear and the remedy for doubt. Start small. Take one step towards your goal, however modest. Each action you take builds momentum, and with momentum comes confidence. Remember, fear and doubt thrive in inaction. They lose their power when confronted with determined effort. Let me share a story that embodies this principle. Emily, a talented artist, harbored dreams of showcasing her work but was crippled by the fear of rejection. The thought of others not appreciating her art held her back for years. One day, she decided to confront this fear head-on. She started by sharing her artwork online, a small step that required overcoming a mountain of doubt. The positive feedback she received was overwhelming, not just in praise but in constructive criticism, which she used to refine her craft. Emily's small step of action led to her first gallery exhibition. Her journey from paralyzing fear to triumphant exhibition underscores a powerful truth. Confronting fear with action leads to growth and success. Another effective strategy for overcoming fear and doubt is to build a support network. Surround yourself with individuals who believe in you, who encourage you, and who can provide a different perspective on your fears and doubts. Sometimes, the reassurance we need can't come from within. It needs to be echoed by those we trust. Visualization also plays a crucial role in overcoming mental barriers. Visualize yourself succeeding, achieving your goals, and conquering your fears. This mental rehearsal prepares you psychologically, reinforcing your belief in your ability to succeed. Persistence is the thread that binds ambition to achievement, desire to realization. Today, I want to delve into the quintessential virtue that has been the cornerstone of every great achievement: persistence. It's the relentless pursuit of your goals, the unwavering commitment to your dreams, despite the multitude of setbacks and failures that inevitably dot the path to success. Let's reflect on the stories of individuals who, through sheer persistence, have etched their names in the annals of history. Consider the journey of Thomas Edison, whose name has become synonymous with innovation and persistence. Edison faced a staggering 10,000 failed attempts before he successfully created the electric light bulb. When asked about his failures, Edison famously remarked, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." His story is a powerful reminder that success often follows countless attempts and failures, each one a stepping stone towards achievement. Another emblem of persistence is J.K. Rowling, the author of the Harry Potter series. Rowling faced rejection from 12 publishing houses before Bloomsbury finally accepted her manuscript. At the time, she was a single mother living on welfare, struggling to make ends meet. Yet, she persisted, fueled by belief in her story and its potential to captivate readers. Today, Harry Potter stands as a global phenomenon, inspiring millions of readers and aspiring writers worldwide. Rowling's journey underscores the importance of perseverance in the face of rejection and the value of steadfast belief in one's work. But persistence is not just about monumental achievements. It's also about the small, everyday acts of determination. Consider the story of Michael, a young man with a passion for running. Michael wasn't the fastest in his team nor the most naturally gifted, but what set him apart was his persistence. Day after day, he trained, pushing himself to his limits, learning from each race and setback. Over time, his persistence paid off. He didn't become an Olympic athlete, but he achieved his personal bests and, most importantly, realized his potential. Michael's story is a testament to the power of persistence in personal growth and the pursuit of personal goals. The value of perseverance in the face of setbacks and failures cannot be overstated. Each setback, each failure, is an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to come back stronger. It's the resilience to keep going when everything seems to be against you. But how do we cultivate such persistence? Firstly, it's essential to have a clear vision of what you're working towards. A well-defined goal serves as a beacon, guiding you through the toughest times. Secondly, break down your goals into smaller, manageable tasks. Celebrate each small victory, each step forward, as these are the milestones that pave the path to success. And thirdly, surround yourself with a support system. People who believe in you, encourage you, and remind you of your goals. Persistence is the silent warrior in the battle for success. It's the force that propels you forward when the odds are stacked against you, the inner strength that turns dreams into realities. Embrace persistence with open arms. Let us commit to our goals with renewed vigor, undeterred by the inevitable challenges that lie ahead. Or, in the words of Calvin Coolidge, nothing in this world can take the place of persistence. Talent will not. Nothing is more common than unsuccessful men with talent. Genius will not. Unrewarded genius is almost a proverb. Education will not. The world is full of educated derelicts. Persistence and determination alone are omnipotent. Setbacks and failures are not merely chapters of despair, but pivotal moments of learning and enlightenment. Every setback, every failure, harbors the potential to be a profound learning opportunity, the catalyst for introspection, adaptation, and eventual triumph. Let's delve into understanding how these moments, often perceived as negative, are in fact invaluable lessons in disguise, and how we can analyze and learn from these experiences to navigate future obstacles more adeptly. Imagine, for a moment, the process of learning to walk as infants. We didn't understand the concept of failure as we do now. Each fall was merely a part of the process, not a final judgment on our ability to walk. With each tumble, we learned something new about balance, about effort, and about perseverance. This natural inclination to learn from setbacks is something we tend to lose as we grow older, overshadowed by our fear of failure. Yet, it's this very process, this cycle of trying, failing, learning, and trying again, that drives true progress. Consider the story of a pioneering entrepreneur whose journey was fraught with failures. Each venture seemed promising at the outset, but eventually crumbled due to various unforeseen challenges. However, instead of viewing these failures as the end of the road, the entrepreneur approached them as learning opportunities. She meticulously analyzed each setback, identifying specific areas for improvement in market research, product development, or customer engagement. These insights became the foundation upon which she built her subsequent ventures, each more successful than the last. Her story exemplifies the transformative power of embracing setbacks as stepping stones toward success. How, then, can we cultivate this mindset? How do we ensure that we not only endure setbacks but emerge from them enriched and better equipped for the future? First and foremost, it's crucial to detach our self-worth from our failures. A setback in a project, a missed opportunity, or a venture gone awry does not diminish our value as individuals or professionals. By maintaining this perspective, we free ourselves to objectively analyze the situation without the cloud of personal defeat. Once we've established this detachment, the next step is to conduct a thorough post-mortem of the setback. This involves asking hard questions. What went wrong? Were there warning signs that were ignored? What could have been done differently? This process requires honesty and often the input of trusted colleagues or mentors who can offer unbiased perspectives. Equally important is the identification of lessons learned. Every setback teaches us something about the market, about our strategies, about ourselves. It's these lessons that should be the focus, distilled into actionable insights that can guide future decisions and strategies. Documenting these experiences and their resultant lessons creates a personal playbook of sorts, a repository of knowledge that can be referred to when faced with similar challenges in the future. This documentation process solidifies the learning and makes it accessible not just to ourselves but to our teams and peers. Let me share another story that highlights the practical application of these principles. A young scientist spent years researching a novel drug, only to find it ineffective in clinical trials, a devastating setback. However, instead of discarding his work, he analyzed his research to understand why the drug failed. This analysis revealed a flaw in the initial hypothesis that, when addressed, led to the development of a different, highly effective treatment. His ability to learn from setbacks not only led to a significant breakthrough but also advanced the field of medicine. The importance of surrounding ourselves with the right people cannot be overstated. The relationships we cultivate and the networks we build have a profound influence on our journey towards our goals. They can either propel us forward with encouragement and inspiration or hold us back with negativity and doubt. Consider, for a moment, the analogy of a gardener tending to a garden. Just as the gardener carefully selects plants that will flourish together, fostering a supportive and nurturing environment, we too must be selective about the people we choose to spend our time with. These individuals are mentors, peers, and partners, forming the ecosystem of our personal and professional lives. They influence our thoughts, actions, and ultimately our success. Finding mentors who have walked the path before us is crucial. A mentor is not just a guide. They are a beacon of wisdom gained through experience, a sounding board for our ideas, and sometimes a voice of reason when we're veering off course. But how do you find such mentors? Start by identifying individuals you admire within your field or area of interest. Reach out to them with genuine curiosity and respect for their expertise. Remember, mentorship is a two-way street. It's about building a relationship, not just seeking advice. Equally important is surrounding ourselves with peers who share our aspirations and values. These are the people who understand our struggles and triumphs because they are on similar journeys. They provide a sense of camaraderie and mutual support that is invaluable. To find such peers, immerse yourself in communities and networks relevant to your goals. Attend workshops, join clubs, or participate in online forums. Engage actively and contribute to these communities. Over time, you'll find individuals with whom you resonate. Partners play a pivotal role as well. Whether they are business partners, collaborators on a project, or life partners, having someone who shares your vision and complements your strengths can amplify your efforts. Finding the right partners requires clarity about your own goals and values, as well as open communication about expectations and boundaries. Look for individuals whose skills and perspectives enhance your own and who view challenges as opportunities for growth. Now let me share a story that brings this concept to life. Sarah and Alex met at a conference, both young entrepreneurs with a passion for sustainable technology. They discovered a shared vision for creating eco-friendly products. Initially, they collaborated on small projects, leveraging each other's strengths. Sarah's creativity combined with Alex's technical expertise led to innovations neither could have achieved alone. Their partnership, built on mutual respect and shared values, eventually resulted in the launch of a successful startup. Their story exemplifies how the right partner can turn a vision into reality. To foster these relationships, it's essential to be proactive. Attend events, reach out for coffee meetings, and don't be afraid to ask questions. Be genuine in your interactions and show appreciation for the guidance and support you receive. Remember, building meaningful relationships takes time and effort. As we prepare to part ways, I urge you not to let the inspiration and determination you feel at this moment fade into the background noise of daily life. Start today, take immediate action towards your goals, no matter how small that first step might be. Whether it's drafting a plan, reaching out to a potential mentor, or simply deciding to view a recent setback as a learning opportunity, act with the knowledge that you are capable of overcoming any obstacle that stands in your way. Act as if you are unstoppable, not because you lack fear or doubt, but because you choose to move forward in spite of them. Embrace the challenges and uncertainties with courage, knowing that each step forward, no matter how tentative, is a step towards realizing your dreams. Carry with you the belief in your unbreakable soul, and the power to shape your own destiny. Let stories, strategies, and insights together become tools in your arsenal as you move forward on your unstoppable journey. Remember, the only limits are the ones you place on yourself. Break free from these barriers and step into a world of endless possibilities. Get out there and show the world the power of an unstoppable spirit. Start today, because there's no better time to become the architect of your own destiny. Thank you, and remember, you are unstoppable.